Welcome to the stream, guys. Just trying to de-woolly myself a little bit, make myself feel a little bit better after everything that's been going down. Let's see what happens. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Don't forget, I do game streaming on Thursdays and Fridays as well, guys. So tonight, I say tonight, probably about 4. I'm going to start a bit earlier because I've got to pick Mrs. Viking up from work later. Now then, my camel. How are you doing, brother? How are you doing? Nuddy camel. Just what you wanted to say, yeah? Oh, yeah, great. My camel's going to be IRL streaming and you turn up and the dude's fucking naked having a shave. Yeah, it's getting a bit woolly. It's on a bit daft as well. I said, I stopped let other people do your work. Gareth Bell, let other people do your work. Yeah, Gerald, is that you, brother? Miss Howley, welcome in. I like Gareth's comment though. It's no, it is. I'm sure other people have been doing my work at the minute, but just not as good, I don't think. But yeah, I stopped letting my beard grow long, but I still, even now, you wouldn't say it was quite long. But Gerald, that's Gerald. I call him Gerald. If you ever watch The Witcher, Gerald of Rivia, because this guy's a legend. Honestly, he works down at a train station where I've been working recently, and he's actually one of the better team members. He's actually the best team member down there. Richie's all right, but Gareth keeps me right and keeps everything going down there. So yeah, big shout out to you, Gerald, my mate, because you're a fucking legend. But yeah, I'm off at the minute, Gareth. That's why I've not been down at the train station. I ended up with fucking vertigo. I don't know if you know what that is, but obviously you lose all control of your balance and all that shit. Do you know what I mean? So it's I can't operate machinery, and I'm not supposed to be driving at all. Because like I say, you lean forward and you just lose all balance, and it's fucking mate. Honestly, it's like being pissed full time, like drunk full time, and with room spin all the time. It is the worst fucking feeling in the world. But fingers crossed, it's the first morning I've actually woke up and the tablets have seemed to have taken the edge off a bit. When I sit up first thing, it's kind of like, ooh, fucking hell. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, hopefully it's going to pick up, because like I say, the doctors turned around and said, fucking, it could last weeks, it could last months. It's been known to last years, and I'm kind of like, fuck that shit, because if it's a case of it's going to last years, mate, that's my fucking working in the air over. Do you know what I mean? But saying that, like I say, I'm 42. I don't want to be spending the next fucking few years of my life in a fucking machine, fucking hundreds of feet in the air. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, we love Gareth. Gareth is a fucking legend, and I'm sure Gareth is going to speak to his hierarchy within the company and explain that there is a Viking that needs a position within that firm. Hey, Gerald. But yeah, so that's the story at the minute. Yeah, 42. Fuck you. Huh? Gareth's one of the lucky ones. I think he's about 15 years older than me, but he looks about 10 years younger than me. But yeah, I've still got them videos to make with my air horn. Yes, me scare jumps. Yeah, that make you fucking laugh, you old fucker. But yeah, we had a bit of a driving battle last time I went to Manchester to get to my job. And the only reason he outdone me was because he cut me up and flew through the traffic lights, eh? But yeah, no, Gareth is a fucking legend. Absolute legend. And I'm sure he's going to procure me a job within his firm at some point soon if I don't have to keep begging. But yeah, take it easy, man, Gareth. You're off back to work now because you're supposed to be working. But yeah, well, I'll definitely see you soon, brother. Who's a top dude? But yeah, so we've got my camel and Miss Owly sat chilling, supping some coffees by all accounts. Fucking hell. Don't want this whole focusing thing. How's everyone doing anyway? How are we all doing, guys? Who's in chat? Where are we from? Like I say, you know, this is a place where we can come and chat and talk shit and let us know where you're from. Tell us what you're up to. Like I say, you know, we all interested in, you know, what's going on in the world. That's why we're fucking here, aren't we? Not right this second. You guys are just here to see some fucking middle-aged dude having a shave. But yeah, I can't work at the minute because I can't operate machinery, so, you know, I might as well take this time to try and trim shit about. Yeah, I thought I'm not sitting bored today, guys. Like I said, we've actually, we had my eldest's GCSE results this morning. We took him up to the school and, you know, got his paperwork. This stuff he's kind of needed. Fucking lucky fucking mole there. That's gross. Yeah, the stuff that he's kind of needed, he's there with it. Do you know what I mean? But like everything, you know, you don't get everything almost perfect. So, there's some stuff he's gonna tend to and absolutely perfect and fucking smash it out of the park. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, he did better than me when I was at fucking school. I can tell you that. So yeah, well done to Viking Rue. Maximum fucking effort. Yeah, I got off my stream yesterday, guys, you know, and it was doing the old, you know, the bit at the end where it's doing it's uploading to your channel and trying to sort itself out, and it was like I had a fucking little orange warning triangle, you know. It wasn't a copy, was it? It wasn't a copyright. It was a restricted something or other, restricted content or something like that. I don't know what that was for. Anyway, I didn't realise you could actually go in and clip it from the video and get rid of it, so it takes it off your account. So yeah, went and did that yesterday because I don't want no. Yeah, it's not. If you play music, right, you know yourself. You play music, you end up with a copyright on your account, your video, whatever it is that you're fucking doing. But it was restricted. What the hell was it? I'm gonna have to find out what it was. It was restricted content or something. I think when I actually thought about it, I think it was when I was sat and I was trying to find something to watch, and people were sort of saying, you know, I think it was Adapter Changes said, "Oh, you should have a look at the rookie." And I think it was when I was talking about certain platforms, maybe. It's the only thing I can think of because I went back and watched through the video, and that's the only thing that I was kind of talking about. You know, that was that might have been something to do with it. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be streaming. I don't think I'm going to be doing COD M later, my camel. I think I'm going to go straight into Farlight. You seem to have turned the tables for me. I enjoyed playing that. But yeah, like I was going to say before, although my beard's not that long at the minute, appreciate it, Miss Hardy, appreciate it. Yeah, my beard's not that long, but when I leave it long, I end up with really dry skin. It is like, honestly, it is no good. You can see, you just see it's starting to dry out a little bit here. But I tried oils, I tried all sorts of beard balms and things like that, and you know, not one thing worked. So now we just kind of just keep it short. We always keep the Kano look. Anna, hey, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Hey Anna, did you like the hamster ball video that I did? I did notice you commented. But yeah, I thought that'd make you laugh. I was trying to do the old gladiators with a ball. I was trying to cut it and get it so it almost made it look like, so you know when the gladiators were in the big steel balls and they come running over, I was trying to get it, but Willow, she wouldn't fucking play a ball. Like I was trying to get her to roll in the opposite direction, you know, and try and make it look like almost like they clashed together. See, this is what it's all about. This whole thing is, I could sit here and do this, and it's like coffee morning for you guys. Do you know what I mean? It's like, come and have a chat. This is like this is the place to be. Huh? I'd say if she was doing that, Danny, then I would probably suggest that you maybe aren't doing something right at your end. So I'm going to say no, it's not. I really would say it's not right. So if that's where she is now, I would probably get in your car, race round there with your heaviest pair of boots on, and go through that door like the fucking Hulk. Because there's probably some stretching going down there that shouldn't be getting fucking stretched. Get yourself out. Elizabeth, welcome in, welcome in. How we doing? Again, I'd normally be at work at this point in time, but I'm off with a condition that's preventing me from work. Well, that's a bit forward, Anna, isn't it? She's in a cage of sleep. Come on, she's nocturnal. She sleeps through the day. And like I said, Fox found out yesterday when you know she was trying to feed a bloody cucumber, and it was morning, and I don't think it's the instructor that's going to be getting tipped. And she tried to feed Willow a bit of cucumber. Fuck me, did Willow bite Fox's finger? Oh shit, did she? Right, we'll put that on there. Maybe I should just learn to cut hair. Maybe I should learn to be a barber and just cut hair for a living. Well, when she's at work, maybe. Oh shit. Yeah, so like I say, guys, this isn't something I'd normally be doing. I'd normally be at work. But seeing as though I'm off, I thought I may as well just get as much airtime in as I can, see what's going on in the big wide world. Nice. Smurders on the case. Yeah, I checked on the. I actually loaded into the Minecraft this morning just to see, but there was no. I don't know if I was looking in the right place or not. My camel, I couldn't find no friend request. Yeah, did you see the post I put up about Crazy for his first day at work in September? I think that one will be a thing. Yeah, it's going to be strange when I go back to work, guys, for reals. This is kind of like the longest time I've ever had off. It'll feel good. Well, I don't know how sincere you're being, Danny, or whether this is a trolling technique or what. If it's not, then the only honest thing I can say to you is you need to speak to your good lady. You know, you do some trust gaining exercises by the sound of things. I mean, if she's given you reason in the past, you've got to ask yourself the penultimate question, haven't you? Is it worth it? You know, is there something that you can do to make that change? Trust me, I think my camel smurder would agree with me. I think I'd have a few fucking choice words. If it's legit and it's this, that, and the other, why is the class not in a sports hall somewhere? Why is the class not in a gym? Do you know what I mean? Or the other thing, invite them round to your place. Or get into it. You get into the hobby yourself. Join it. Do it as a couple thing. Do you know what I mean? Go as a couple. But by all accounts, I can tell you now, I'm no fucking counsellor. Some things aren't right. And that does sound like one of them. Da-da-da-da-da. The best thing I can suggest you do, my mate, is speak to your good lady and address the situation calmly. Talk about it. Express your concerns. And go from there, my mate. That's what I would do. Where are you from, Danny, anyway? Where are you from, pal? Puerto Rico. All right, okay. Well, all I can say is it sounds like Mrs. Garcia needs some education in the right and wrongdoings of what's acceptable within marriage life and hobbies. Will you be up later? Will you be kicking around later, Smurder, for a couple of games of Farlight or not? Are you going to be busy? 'Cause I know you're back on daylight hours now, aren't you? Gotta say, like I say, it's I am missing the morning fucking streams, like, guys. The fun and the crack we had with the fucking Minecraft and the funnies and all that. So who was it? Pepper Ass. You know, I'm missing him and all. I haven't heard from him in a while or spoke to him. Why have I been added to a group? What a sausage. Miss using this. See, when I used to shave my head, guys, right, this was brilliant. Shut up. But yeah, looking forward to the peanut. Oh, you should have invite. Ah, nice. I'll check when I'm done here, my mate. But yeah, I was saying, I don't know if I mentioned before where I started talking about something else. We made brownies this morning, peanut butter brownies, the chocolate brownies. But we get like the chocolate brownie mix things, and then like we stick little blobs of peanut butter in, and then use like a toothpick, like to swirl it round inside, make some nice little patterns. Very nice. Five peeps in. Come say hello, guys. Don't be shy. Ask a question. Tell us where you're from, what you're up to. Let's have it. You know what I mean? It's what we're doing. This is the place you can come and unload your bullshit. Talk about your issues. Danny's already, if legit, he says he is, seems to have a bit of an issue that he's not happy with. But like I said, Danny, if you're still watching, brother, you need to talk to your good lady. Yeah, I'm not a counsellor. I don't, I'm not going to give you advice on how to solve every issue. But what I would say is that, and what I've learned over the years, talk to your partner. Yeah, you've got to talk this shit out. I'm still not great at the talking thing myself. But I think I'm getting better. We do talk more about stuff now than what I used to. Get that little fucker out. Ah, you cunt. But yeah, talk this shit through. Talking is the way forward. Like we were saying yesterday, about looking after, men's health. It's a massive thing. It's a massive thing that, men don't talk about their problems. They don't talk about if anything's wrong because they're too on the thing of the pride thing, the pride train. Fair enough, be proud, but don't be fucking stupid. Don't be stupid with it. Motherfucker.
I just completed Resident Evil 2.
Nice.
So I've gone on to 3.
Uh-huh.
And normally you just start with a pistol and like a knife. I load in and then I run out of ammo, so I check my inventory and I've got a massive assault rifle already.
So you've rushed in and not even realised what arson you've got in your pack?
No, normally you just start with a pistol and like a knife.
Uh-huh.
But for some reason I've got an assault rifle.
Oh, and a sausage. I'm going to use it then. Go kick ass.
That's what I've been doing.
Ah.
Oh, I can't wait for that brownie.
Is that what you've come down for?
No. I was just coming down to say hi.
Huh? Viking Bill's come down and says, "Woo, can't wait for that brownie." Fucking hell. Little turd.
Would you like a tea or a coffee?
I would love a cup of Rosie Lee.
What about strawberry milkshake?
No, you're going to have that if you want it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, bit of British slang for you. Rosie Lee, cup of tea.
Is that a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Alright.
Idiot.
I thought Rosalie was like the wine.
Oh, that's Rosie, you turd.
Like Rose?
Which Resident Evil was it you're on about?
Resident Evil 3 I'm doing now, but I've just completed Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, so he's completed Resident Evil 2. And he's on with Resident Evil 3 now. No, tea, mate, tea. I'm trying to cut down. These are like decaf tea bags as well, so Just trying to cut down on some shit, do you know what I mean? So what, while we're here. Might as well go full Wookie. Get out. Oh, shit.
I'm going to complete it.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Just a chop off.
Maybe just. Yeah, you've got it. No, seriously, Danny, seriously, like just talk to your partner, yeah, calmly, over a glass of wine or a cup of tea or something, and just explain, you know, your concerns. Put your concerns out there, right? It's the least you can do, and if she's worth a salt, she will listen to you, brother, right? So just give it a try, see what happens. You might surprise yourself. Ben Hatchett's Turkey Teeth. How are you doing, brother? How are you doing? Where are you? I am from the glorious part of the UK called North Yorkshire. God's country. But seeing as how that dude works for me, it's my country. Yo, Lex, what's good, man? Well, yeah, anyone on... I still haven't downloaded that bloody thing for the Nightbot stuff and that kind of shit, so I'm just vocally doing it for now. So like I say, guys, anybody in chat, you know, if you're not subscribed to my brother Smurder, check him out. He's on TikTok as well at the minute. He's on YouTube. Sorry, I'm not forgetting shit. I'm around a very delicate area. Yeah, go check him out. Smurder YT. SGE. Smurder SMURDA YT. Smurder YT. Check him out. Absolute legend gamer. Jesus, honestly, my camel, it looks like there's a fucking dead mountain camel on the floor. What's just come off my chest. Well, you've got to take care of yourself, you know what I mean? It's alright saying you've got a good lady who takes care of herself and does all the prim and proper trimming and stuff. We've got to do the same, guys. We've got to do the same. You've got to look after your shit, do you know what I mean?
There you go.
Ah. Holy fuck me, that's hot. Jesus. Right, I can't concentrate with you fucking buzzing at my ear. Yeah, you've got to keep things... Oh dear Lord, what is all this on here? Well, like I say, each to their own. Each to their own. I try and just keep myself trim a little bit. But that's a me thing. Miss Howdy likes to go to sleep on a night time, rustled in the jungle of that is Smurder. It's like a baboon. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, Jesus Christ, my fucking skin's sore at the minute. So same. As soon as I let this grow, right, guys, I'm not even joking. You see, when I used to have it really long, I just go like that. I'd give it a shake, and I'd say it'd be like fucking. It'd be like it's like a snow globe. It would be like, honestly, the dry skin that I suffer with is unreal, man. So that's why I try and keep it as trim as I can. Very cuddly. Honestly, I remember when I first started. No, I don't know if I'm playing COD tonight. I will be streaming. I will be putting a stream out a bit later on. But I'm getting into the old Farlight, as Smurder's got me into. And like I said, to be quite honest with you guys, I enjoyed playing that last week because it was something new, something different. Is it just all one big long? I don't know. I might play a COD. I might have a couple of games of COD first and then jump into Farlight afterwards. I'll see how I feel and what's going on. But like I say, it was, for me, it was fresh. It was it was different, and there wasn't the same sort of sweaty attitude going into it, knowing what to expect. You know what I mean? Man, I'm going bald. Like, did you know, a bit of trivia for you guys, right? Did you know that what the longest hair is on your body? Have a guess. Give me an answer. Somebody, anyone, have a go. See if you get it. I bet you don't. And this is scientifically proven, by the way. This is 100% legit. There's a hair that is the longest hair on your body. Oh, Smurdy, you fucking legend. He's a scientific guy. No, sir, you are. You're absolutely right. It's the longest hair on the human anatomy is the bottom hair, because when you pull it, oh, it makes your eyes squint. It's attached to your eyes. Makes your eyes. Oh. I should have entitled this. I should have changed this fucking title on this video. I should have had male grooming. I bet I would have all sorts coming in now. You alright?
Would you like anything else?
No, and you're not having that brownie till later, so stop.
Oh.
Get your hands off it. Look at you. Just fucking.
I want the glass in the sink.
Is it washed?
No.
Oh, why haven't you washed it? When you went and washed your glass out?
No.
Do. It's Farlight 84 Lex, if that's the one you're on about. Oh, shit. Currently on 3 leaderboards. I'm not surprised, Murder. If you saw that dude play Farlight, or any fucking game for that matter, you'd understand why he's on the fucking top leaderboards. You know what I mean? Like I say, I enjoyed it. It was the first time I'd actually enjoyed playing a game, something different, something new that wasn't, like I say, you know what to expect when you go into a COD lobby. Do you know what I mean? You know what's going to be waiting for you and the type of people that are there. And in Smurder's luck, it's pure skill that he annihilates them. And by luck of chance, I might get a few kills in there somewhere. Do you know what I mean? But you always know what to expect where that's concerned. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, it was fresh. I really enjoyed playing that bloody game.
Would you like a sandwich, Ted?
Nah, I'm good, baby, thank you.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some cream on my fucking face. My face is dry as fuck. 2 seconds, guys. You've got any cream down here? Why are you taking that towel off there? Don't you be fucking pig licking that, you?
Don't have time on there.
Oh, right, I must use it to dry up. Hey. Yeah, like I say, I've had to put you up high, guys, because like I say, I'm not too sure what the whole skin and flesh thing on YouTube is, and I don't want to get banned for showing a nipple if I haven't advertised the fact in my description that nipples may be present during the making of this video. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it gets to a point, kind of like I say, you know, I never really used to, before I met Mrs. Viking, I never really used to take much of presentation in myself, do you know what I mean? I'd have a fucking rough cut beard and all the rest of it. Don't get me wrong, there are times when I just let shit go completely, do you know what I mean? But it's always a case where Mrs. Viking will go, bah, you're looking woolly. Do you know what I mean? Like my beard's like just all raggedy and just looking like shit. And like I say, I haven't really been in the frame of mind, as you all know, recently to do all that shit. So like I say, I felt a little bit better this morning when I sat up, and the dizziness is still there. When I sit up, it's the tablets seem to have taken the edge off. So fingers crossed, guys. Yeah, best well wishing and all the rest of it, because I don't want this. You know, most people would say this as a ruse to milk it, and oh god, yeah, I can be off work for ages and ages. I fucking hate this. I really fucking do. You know, it's dog shit. It really is. But it does mean I get an extra bit of time to hang out with you guys. Oh, fucking Specsavers, go away. But yeah, it's like I say, you just think you go to the doctors and they're going to give you a magic fucking tonic or a packet of pills and it's all going to be sorted. But when you kind of, you start asking the questions like, how long does this last? How long can it this? And when they start trying to say, oh, well, it could last a couple of days, couple of weeks, you start thinking, well, right, okay, I can maybe cope with this. But then when he turns around and goes, it has been known to last for years. Some people, worst case scenario, the rest of their lives. Holy shit. That's a scary thought, especially for what you've kind of been experiencing for a very short period of time. Do you know what I mean? To experience that for the rest of your life is like, fuck that. So yeah, like I was saying yesterday, guys, I'm kind of on a... I'm not going on like a ridiculous, life-changing, experience. But, the health side of things, I'm going to up my game a little bit. Mrs. Viking will be over the moon, I try and drink more water and, where I would normally drink juice, drink water, that kind of thing, get out a bit more as well. But you know, like Mrs. Viking said yesterday, and you know, I've said it myself as well. Many times, like, you know, they might have been off, and it's like, you know, I come home from work and I will want to go for a walk or want to do this, and sometimes you can't, like, you get home and you know, she works what she does, and again, that's the big one, Smurder, for reals. She's worked what she's worked, I've worked what I've worked, and the last thing on your mind when you've come in, especially if you've sat down, is, you know, getting back up to go out for a walk. Appreciate it, Lexi, honestly, appreciate it. So yeah, so we're gonna kind of just try and make a conscious effort to get out a bit more, you know, of an evening. But like I say, you know, the Halloween months, autumn months are coming up, and you know, autumn is Mrs. Viking's favourite time of the fucking year. She loves it. You know, with the changing leaves on the trees and the cold mornings, cold nights, and you know, then winter coming in, and you know, I love winter. I mean, there's a video, like I say, you can see my dedication to trying to get to work. One of my videos that I've put up here, it might be quite a bit back down the list now, but you can see the snow. I put the snow drifts up that you can see alongside the pickup, and where we actually got stuck for an hour or so. But yeah, I do. I love winter. You know, winter walks when it's fresh snow on the ground, and you know, nobody else has been through it, kind of thing. Yeah, the snow can get quite ferocious here. Like when it does. The last time it snowed, it was ridiculous. Bit of fine tuning. You hate the snow. UK permanent residency is not going to be for you, Smurder. If you hate the snow, like I say, I'm not. We always get out in it. Like, don't get me wrong. You know, I think I've got posts up and pictures up from a long time ago. When we make everything, because when it does snow, we do make. And if you've not seen snow, well, that's not cool. Everyone should experience snow once in their life. But yeah, whenever the snow does come, we normally build a snowman, you know, that's about fucking this tall. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm 6 foot. And we normally build a 7 or 8 foot snowman. You know, I think I'll have to try and find the pictures when we lived at our old place, because last time we had in our old house, when we still had the dog, we had a collie sheepdog. I actually built a great big sheepdog snowman. It was massive. It was that big you could actually sit on it. It was quite cool. I'll see if I can find the pictures and the footage. I'll post it up for you to see, because it was quite cool. Time to trim that fucking bush. What is it, right? I'm not even kidding. What is it? It's like, as soon as you get to a certain age, hair grows from the most bizarre fucking places. Yeah, we do a bit. Like I say, when we had the 4x4s, the Land Rovers, and we had a Frontera as well. When we had the 4x4s, well, you know, we had the snow down here as you. Yeah, it was so much easier. It was so much easier. Just used to love it, but then Mrs. Viking loves the hair. But I'm toying with the idea, guys. I don't know. You're all gonna fucking agree, because that's, you know, what people do. But I'd rather you're True. I don't know. I was thinking I might go full shaven down the sides and the back like I used to have it. So you got fucking dry skin there as well. Shit. Cheap shampoo, guys. That's what it is. Liking that at a minute as well. You can do with your nose piercing. You can see. And you tuck it up your hooter so you can't see it. Bloody strange. Took these out not so long ago, you know. I still have shampoo, makes me smell just lovely. Well, I'm assuming with that much like chest hair and that much woolliness, you'd have to maybe condition it. You wash the hair with the shampoo and then let it run down, and then wash your whole body with the shampoo, and then a little bit of conditioner so it makes it nice and soft. That's better. What do you think? What do you think, guys? What do you think? Bit more trim. But yeah, I need to get. I'm having to use this one at the minute when I shave. I'll cut through, but it uses, you know, the square flat razor blades that you can snap in half. You just put half in. I'm having to use one of them at the minute because I need to actually get hold of one of them leather strops. You know, the leather strops with like the strop paste, you know, for sharpening your proper razors. Because that's the one. Say this one here. Mrs. Viking got me a while ago. But it's sharp-ish, but it's not. It's not razor sharp. I used it about 4 or 5 times, but I need to actually get, you know, a stropping paste and bum, 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 bum. Pip, what are you doing? Would you kindly give me some cream?
Yeah.
So yeah, so when I do eventually stop this stream, I'll probably get a little bit sorted out. Cause what time is it now? 2. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. See what's going down. No, man, I'm in the hallway. This is like from my front door. This is my hallway into there because we've got like massive mirrors here and. Well, you could have just brought me the fucking tub down, you turd. So I sent Fox off. Sent little Viking Fox off. Said, you just go get us some crinks. You know, my skin's a bit fucking dry. You know, my T-zone and all that shit. And she comes down with a finger of fucking cream. Go away. But yeah, no, I'm in the hallway because we've got like massive mirrors. It's like the best light area to shave. Like our bathroom hasn't got great lighting. Not for shaving anyway. So but yeah, like I say, I did that stream yesterday and then fucking dropped into OD stream for a little bit. Truth be told, guys, I watched it as long as I physically could. Like, my eyes were just like, absolutely cooked yesterday. And that's what I was saying when I was doing the IRL yesterday. I wasn't really looking at the camera as much all the time because, like I say, it just absolutely boggles your eyes. But this is where it's important, guys. You know what I mean? We've got to look after ourselves. You know what I mean? It's not just about being there for the women and all that shit. Do you know what I mean? They want to fucking be around us as long as we want to be around them. So we really got to start fucking taking care of ourselves, guys. Do you know what I mean? Do them checks. Go to the doctors. With his big old fucking gnarly rubber gloved fucking finger. Get it done, like I say. I plan on being around for a lot fucking longer yet, guys. I really do. When the kids are all grown up and it's just me and Mrs. Viking, I want to be out there fucking having the fucking time of our lives, do you know what I mean? Living the dream, as we always said over the years. You know, when someone says to you, oh, how are you doing? How are you? Yeah, living the fucking dream, mate. Fuck off. But yeah. Try and get some of this in here. Alright, oh no, I've got fucking straight hair there. What the fuck's that doing? Always look after the vital areas. Bro,
Yeah,
when do you guys go back to school?
Wednesday, 2 weeks time.
Fuck me. You know, we were saying, Smurder, about the, you know, you were saying, because obviously your young ones have gone back to school already. Wednesday in 2 weeks' time. Like, I don't know. I don't remember when I was a kid and I was at school having as much time off as these guys do nowadays. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's just different because we actually the parent now, but I don't know. 6 weeks off to them, Christ. I feel like a 10-year break. Yeah. God, that absorbs quick. No, I didn't think so neither. Like, you know, you got your Easter break, you got Christmas, summer. I can't remember what else it was. But yeah, I don't remember being off that long. Yeah, and then teachers going, oh, it's teachers training day. Ah, what? Teachers fucking training day? Isn't that what you did when you were at fucking university? A lot of fucking shitballs, if you ask me, man. But yeah, I'll be starting gaming streaming a bit earlier tonight because I've got to go and pick up Mrs. Viking from work because we went up to the school to pick up Rue's paperwork for his exam results and stuff. So she didn't have enough time to bring me home, so I had to muddle my way home by myself, which was kind of strange because I haven't been out of the house in over a week, and so everything's just moving so fast. Everything's moving like 100 miles an hour. Do you know what I mean? Right, well, I think I'm fucking done there, guys. I don't think I need to take any more off. Yo, San Andreas, welcome, man. How you doing? How are you doing, mate? Just been having a trim of the old beard because, like I said, Mrs. Viking had pointed out to me last night that I was looking a bit woolly. So yeah, good to know, man. Good to know. That's what we want to hear. That everyone is A-OK. So yeah, I'll be starting the stream a bit earlier tonight on the gaming side of things. So I've got to go pick up Mrs. Viking from work, so that'll probably be around about the 8:30 mark, our time. Oh, that's better. Oh, I don't know how I'm bugging this. 2 seconds, guys. Right. One more, I hate this bit. It's 2:15 my time, brother. 2:15 in the afternoon. Oh, mate, honestly, like fucking, I was using it a couple of weeks ago, right? I'm not kidding you. The batteries weren't great. I thought I'd just have enough time to do it, and I was doing it. It grabbed a load of hair, and I could actually let this go, and it was just like dangling. I ripped that fucker out. There's buggies on the bar. Oh, you fucker, there it is. The only thing. One of these fucking bars, the nose bars, right? And even when it's healed, but what happens is obviously when you get a runny nose, or you blow your nose, and obviously the little bits of liquid that stick to the fucking bar, right? I know it sounds gross, but hey, it is what it fucking is, guys. A spade's a spade. This is the real as it's ever gonna get. They go hard, obviously. So when you try and reposition your fucking bar, and them little liquefied buggies that have gone hard on your bar, it's like a serrated edge knife going through the hole. It does make your eyes water. Oh, fucking hell. Yes, San Andreas, San is 1 hour ahead. 1 hour ahead. Right, let's get rid of this shit, guys. But yeah, I do believe, I think that second batch of tablets that the doctor gave me seem to be working a bit better. So fingers crossed. I'll have to get some more of these made, eh? Obviously ones without daddy written on them. Yeah, who's your daddy? Right, that's that. Yeah, do you have daylight savings where you live? Are you on about the summer hour time thing where you go forward in the summer an hour and back an hour in the winter, or whatever the fuck it is? I never even pay that much attention to it. If that's what you're on about, yes, we do. We have that, and do you know what? It is fucking ridiculous. With it only, it's just ridiculous. It's stupid. Like just why? It makes no fucking difference. Do you know what I mean? An hour this, an hour there. Life's too busy nowadays to worry about that hour. Do you know what I mean? What time is it? Oh yeah, the 2 clocks have gone forward. All right. All that is for a fucking. I think that's for the younger generation nowadays. I really do, because then when they go to work and they turn around and say, "Oh, why are you late? Why?" The clocks went back, or the clocks went forward. I totally forgot to change them, or they didn't change. Use a fucking iPhone, it changes it fucking self. Do you know what I mean? Who uses an analog fucking clock anymore? So yeah, I don't know. I just think it's an absolute fucking waste of time. Do you know what I mean? Fucking daylight saving hours. What a crock of shit. Do you know what I mean? That's such a shit deal. Oh, right, one of those. Well, I think I look fucking terrific. In fact, I don't look terrific. I look smurderific. Oh yeah. I'm actually glad Gareth came into the fucking stream today. It was funny, you know, I think it was more back in the time where we were starting to trying to get the subs up for my channel in the beginning, Smurder. And I was working at Manchester. And I got on well with that Gareth. He's probably one of the best site managers I've worked alongside. You know what I mean? Real guy, down to earth. Makes life easier for you as opposed to always making it more fucking difficult. You know what I mean? And he goes, "Oh, what's that you doing?" I think I was posting something on YouTube. He goes, "Yeah, you got a YouTube channel?" I was like, "Yeah." He says, have you got an account? He was like, "Yeah." I says, "Subscribe to my channel." I said, "Oh, how would I do that?" He's all right. Do you know what I mean? I said, "Yeah, give your fucking phone." So straight to my channel, subscribe, bell, all, like, yes. And I think ever since then, every time I stream or every time I do something, he gets notifications bonging up on his phone now. Appreciate you, San Andreas. Sandy, legend Sandy. Wolverine's just commented on my post for Crazy's first day. 1st of September, guys. I'll put it out there now. I'm ashamed of myself. I haven't done it already. But yeah, I've posted it out there. Crazy Plays. He starts a new job on the 1st of September. So I kind of just put a bit of a well-wishing post out there for him. There we go. T-shirt on and cover up the flesh. Now YouTube can't give me grief about naked videos and all that shit. Do find that bizarre, you know. You've come across these like videos on YouTube where, you know, these try-on videos and, you know, where women try on clothes and stuff. And again, it is what it is. A fucking spade's a spade. But yet there's people out there. There was a guy I didn't follow, but I used to watch. He does this. He does like ocean cleanup where he goes, you know, where he lives. I think it's Hawaii or somewhere, but he goes diving, you know, he'll clean trash up off the bottom of the ocean, pick up bits of rubbish and all that kind of shit. And then he put a video up one day saying his account had been banned because his wife was in a fucking bikini swimming with him under the water, like picking up rubbish, because, you know, you could see flesh and stuff like that. But it's amazing, and this is what's so fucking confusing, is there's stuff they're saying you're not allowed to do, and then there's stuff that other people are doing, but yet they're not getting no problems with it. I mean, I'm not sure. Is that something that you've just got to write? Is it a case of if you write in the description exactly what you're doing and what's in the content, is that the clause that makes it okay to do it? Does that make sense? What's my phone on? 71. Right, put that up there. I need to hoover up this. You'll have to bear with me, guys. I've got what looks like a dead black bear on my fucking carpet in front of me. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, I haven't read through all like the T's and C's of fucking YouTube, and I think I'm really gonna have to start doing some homework and then looking into what you can and can't get away with, because I don't want to sort of get these marks against me fucking name. Do you know what I mean? Especially so early on in the game. I'm still here, guys, just give me a sec. You hear where the Hoover got sort of a bit more pouted? That was the bear's head going up the spout. Leave that there because we'll have a proper clean up in a bit. And for now, take that out of there. Need that. Yes, sorry, son. It's yes. A Hoover is a vacuum. Yes. Oh, dear me. Right, put you there a sec, guys. Oh, dear me. That's all charging here. Right, bear with us. No, that one. Oh. Oh, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. It took a lot of. It's taken a long time. It's taken a very long time to get it to where we're at these days. Do you know what I mean? It's like say, having the family and the kids and you know everything they need, and then other stuff in between. It's kind of. It is. It's a long process. You know, you can't just build it overnight. And this is the thing. Half the problem with society nowadays, like I say, they want everything yesterday, and it's like not willing to put the fucking work in. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Tell you what. Let's get this out of. Are we still going? Are we on? Oh, sorry about that, guys. It's the only problem. Only problem nowadays with these bloody new phones like the iPhone 16, which is what I use. Vapes in the UK, disposable vapes, yes, they've all been banned. But this is a pod system. And it has, it's rechargeable and you can actually refill the pod. So that's where they got around not having to ban them completely. But I am in the process, or going to be more so in the process soon, of giving up the vape. Because as daft as it sounds, I'm actually quite fucking sick of it. To be fair, I've been relying on something like that. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Just trying to make sure I've got nothing that I'm going to get a copyright for kicking about anyway. But yeah, there's my living room. And Mrs. Viking got these. Ah, no, that one's blue tacked down because the fucking when the door goes, they're like dunk. They're actually door knockers. I can see from here. I'll give you a tour. So that's where I was having my little trim with all my stuff all over the place, and that's where the dead bear was laid about 3 minutes ago. Kitchen with me jungles in a jar. They're cool. Little terrariums, I think they're called, are they? Terrariums? We got remnants of dragons all over the place, look. Yeah. And then, of course, the most important. Oh, for crying out loud, who's that now? Bear with us, guys.
Hey, man.
Oh, cheers, pal. Thanks very much. Take it easy. We'll let him off because it was an Amazonian delivery driver dropping a package at the house. But normally we get people come round and fucking, would you like to do? No, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not an arsehole, but fucking holy hell, guys. Yeah. Oh, big ass clock. on our dark artwork. Let's see what we've got a light on. There we go. And our death moths. Absolutely love them bad boys. I was going to use that as a thumbnail for something. But yeah, we've got all the... Put the clocks up, or the candles up on the wall there. That's the sort of stuff we do. Well, yeah, that's... Also all the photographs on the wall of the kids and stuff. Here one 4 years, one of me and Mrs. Viking a few years ago. So yeah, all good times. Oh, look, Arnie, welcome, man. How are you? How are you? Drop in to say hey. Like I say, it's mental. It's like you do the streams through the week and you don't see half the people. Do you know what I mean? But then again, it's a bit. Like I said, people only know me to be streaming on a Thursday or a Friday. Not like yesterday, but like I say, it was more a case of yeah, that was me. That was before we had the kids. That was a long time ago. But yeah, like I say, I've changed up and down over the years, guys. Honestly, I could put photos out there. You'd fucking absolutely shock the life out of you. It really would. You wouldn't even think I was the same fucking person anymore. But like that one up there, where you see my tattoos on my arms, and I literally only had that little bit just down here. That was that little bit there. But yeah, it grows over the years. We've got Mrs. Viking. She's booked back in the tattoo studio. I think in a week or two, about 2 weeks. I think she's booked back in. But she's working on. She's got the top half of hers complete now, and then she's got a few more bits to get into the sort of middle to upper of her arm, and then it's just like shading and some infill pieces, and then she'll have a full complete sleeve also, which looks quite sexy. Yeah, quite happy with the way that one's turned out. Yeah, there's all sorts. I mean, Christ Almighty, I don't even think. 2 seconds. I've got any others than me kicking about. Yeah, no. There's not a massive amount of me up on the walls, to be fair. Oh, fuck me, there we go. That was a digi spell. Sorry guys, trying to get me charger in the bottom. But yeah, there's not a massive amount of me up around the house. It's more the kids and other family members and stuff. But yeah, I'll see if I'll dig out a montage of photographs of myself over there. Like I say, some of them you'd think, fuck off, that's not you. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, all good, all good. Tell me, 25 to 3. So what's everyone else up to today, man? What are we all doing? Are we just chilling out, or have we got work today? Yeah, it's all we like I said, we love Halloween. We absolutely love Halloween. We go all out at Halloween. I've got some hellish pictures of me and Viking Fox, my daughter, when I had a shaved head. I dressed up as Uncle Fester, and she was Wednesday, and we had all the lighting set, and it was almost like, she had her eyes all in the back of her head, and we took photographs of me holding her hair up and stuff, like I'd got hold of her head off her shoulders sort of thing. It was quite cool. Like I say, I'll be digging them all out at some point, ready to do some post work for obviously Halloween coming up and and stuff like that. But yeah, the gothic side of things we absolutely love, and they're all signature pieces. Do you know what I mean? They're not cheap bits either. You know, I mean, you know, on three or four pieces, you could easily spend 600 quid. Do you know what I mean? But like I said to Mrs. Viking, you know, we work hard, we play hard, and you know, we don't work for fucking nothing. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna have nice stuff. You know. So that's why I say, you know, I always say to her, you know, don't fill that gap with something just to make do. Do you know what I mean? Wait till we get the right piece. If it costs a few £100, it's gonna mean a fucking hell of a lot more. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Sandy, you're gonna have to keep an eye out when we go to Whitby to do they've got like the Gothic weekend on. I was talking about, so we are going to be going to that. I think on the Friday, might be the Friday, might be the Saturday. I'm not sure yet. It's on 4 days, Thursday through till Sunday. But we're gonna have we're gonna do some live streaming and you know get some pictures and put some stuff up. Yeah, Wednesday season 2. We watched it the week before last. It was I actually believe I actually thought it was better than the first one. To be fair, I really did. But there's been a few bits we've been watching at the minute. I don't know if did you ever watch the series Landman? About an oil rig worker who's like a second to this like tycoon who takes care of his oil fields and stuff like that. If you've never seen Landman, watch that. I tell you who the main guy is. I can't remember his name, but if you've seen the film Armageddon, yeah, with Bruce Willis and that, you know the main guy who's in like the office side of things, his friend who couldn't go to space and he give him the badge at the end. That dude. Billy Bob Thornton. Is that his name? Right. But yeah, he's actually the main character of this Landman. And honestly, season 2's coming out shortly. I can't remember exactly when it is. I think it's in a couple of weeks. It'll be coming out. But if you haven't seen Landman, watch that. That's a good watch. I don't know. I'm hoping I'm not going to get off this stream now and it's going to be a fucking copyright or anything on my fucking channel. Yeah. I think that's part of it. Yeah, it's all about that kind of thing. Walking the dog. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. I'll be here. But yeah, that's a good one to watch. I enjoyed that one. There's just so many. Like I said, there's so many to try and keep up. I get people all the time saying, "Oh, you should watch this. Have you watched this?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't got time to at the minute." Do you know what I mean? And then it's we the times that you do kind of sit down finally and get settled once you've been dealing with everything of the daily life haul on the regular. You're kind of almost too tired, to get sort of into something. We've done the Yellowstone. We watched that. That was awesome. Hey, brother Carol, welcome, man, welcome. But Yellowstone, we absolutely loved that. Rip, he was a fucking legend character in that, wasn't he? Good old Rip, he used to just fucking kick ass all over the place. But yeah, did you watch any of the other Yellowstones? Is it the 1922? Like they had the old school version of it and stuff. They were quite good as well. Yeah. What's she doing? Give it to me now. Yeah. Willow Bish. Come on in. Hey, girl. Come on. Hey, yeah. Come on.
Not funny.
Look who it is, guys.
The attention stealer.
Look, who's that? Say hello. Don't be shy. You don't want to be shy. You can come and sit there.
She might have a bit of sauce on her shoes.
That is Raid. Yes. This is Willow.
That's quite cool.
There she is. You want a little sniff?
Mm-hmm. She probably likes the scent of your shirt.
You gonna come and say hello to everybody? Is that? No. Oh, hello. Come on, tell them how much you love gladiators. Come on. There you go.
It's nice when you can feel her hands on your fingers. It feels like she's like holding your hand.
Mm-hmm. She just likes to have a little walk around. Yeah, we've got a... No. She's got a fucking thing for nipples, this one, honestly.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing? Hmm? What?
She likes to tug at your bar on your nipple.
Yeah, she finds me me nipple bar through my t-shirt and thinks it's a fucking play toy and starts fucking chewing.
Thinks it's a pull-up bar.
Yeah, we've got a hamster wheel in the cage. We actually got a new cage on the way out for her at the minute. 'Cause it's her other one. She's a Syrian hamster, but she's not a Syrian dwarf hamster. So she is getting bigger and she needs more room to run. So we've got a taller cage with like more levels coming. Then we're gonna add our own stuff to it as well. Don't start being a penis. Well, then people on YouTube are like, he said penis. Like, where are you going? Hmm? What are you doing? Hmm? No. Say hello.
Viking Willow.
Viking Willow. Huh?
She smells fingers.
Hmm? Right, go on. You go back to Fox.
Leg.
There we go. Yeah, so yeah, she's getting a little bit bigger recently. Because before she couldn't. With the cage that we've got, it's got like a drawer in the bottom, and then there's like a tube that goes up to get to the second level. And before she'd stand up against the side of the cage, and she was nowhere near the top. Whereas now, if you open the drawer, she's like got her hands on the top, and like almost like fucking let me out. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, she's got girly bits. No, it's not a problem. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so we've got it's like a taller cage, different levels, and it's got like tubes that come out of the cage and around the cage and stuff. So she's gonna have a lot of fun with that. I don't know. I was actually thinking about building something where we could have tubes sort of certain areas of the living room. You know, where it could come out of a cage, run round, and then back into another cage or something. So she just gets about. But on a night time, guys, I mean, if you know anything about hamsters, or if you see how far they run, you see that if you actually sort of YouTube hamsters running, foraging, anything along that description, I mean, the distance that they cover from where they're actually, you know, where their sort of home is unbelievable. Like, seriously. But if you have had one before and you hear how long that wheel runs, like she'll start running on it at, I don't know, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, she'll start running on it. Yeah, and fuck me, we go to bed at 10, 11 o'clock, and we've had to put her in the living room now, because at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, she's still running. Like, she will run and run and run and run and run. Honestly, it is bizarre, the distance them things can cover. Yeah, well, like I say, they're nocturnal, so obviously they come out and play at night time, but if you get them out at the right time, between if you sort of get them as they're waking up or in the morning as they're going to sleep and you were sat with them, like I've got photographs, like I'll be sat like this and she'll just be asleep in the crack of my arm there, you know, with the head draped over my shoulder, just absolutely fucking pounding the Zeds out. Yeah, like I say, I'm trying to cut back on it because, like I say, I'm sick of being reliant on something. So we've kind of went from smoking to vaping, and then now we're just kind of going down the whole route of the lower nicotine levels, if you like. So instead of the 20 milligram nicotine levels, we only get the 10. And then, you know, if they don't do a certain level of nicotine in the you know, the flavors that we get, we'll just get the nicotine free flavors until the point where you kind of like, right, we don't need this now, because it is more just habit than anything.
We just fed her some tomato, like I cut it up, and then she just held onto my finger and started nibbling it, realised how good it was, and just shoved it in her mouth.
She was being really cute. She's got one.
She got it in her cheeks.
Yeah. Okay, no. I'm gonna put you back so you can eat
Right,
it.
put her back in her cage so that she can take it back to wherever the hell she wants.
Like tomato on my arm. She tried to eat me.
My DIY skills, yeah. Well, like I say, I'll have a go at anything first. You know what I mean? Before I, you know, either buy it or get someone else. I'd never get someone else to do it. But yeah, if I can't do something, you know, worldwide YouTube, here I come. And like I say, I'll sit and watch the videos for hours on end till I've got it locked in, and then yeah, we'll just make stuff. Like I say, beauty like working on the building sites as well, and you know when I'm at work with the construction side of things, we get a lot of timbers that are sort of like the 3 inch by 3 inch square timbers. You know, they might use for like fence posts or stuff like that. But when they get like sheets, the roofing sheets get delivered for the you know, the new frames, the new buildings and stuff. They kind of come with like a load of them. And if you know, the guys that, you know, that are doing the roofing, they don't generally want them afterwards. So it's like, you know, can I have some of these? Like, yeah, help yourself, Kev, help yourself. So I bring a load of that home, and it might sit there for 3 or 4 weeks, even longer. But there'll be a time where we're like, oh, well, you fancy making one of them? And I'm like, yeah, fuck it, why not? Like they say, we've got the pots outside the front. Didn't show. I don't know if I think my camel has seen them out. My camel's seen them out front because back. Ah, you're back. Oh, that's right. You're walking the dog, weren't you? But yeah, it's things like this. See how these planters here. Them garden plant, they were all 3 inch square posts. You know, just cut the size, screwed together, and you know, next thing you know, you've got some stunning, you know, planters out the front of your house, kind of thing. But even the same out back. Show you out back here. What have we got so far? So these are just a little flower bed out the 3 inch square pots, out the 3 inch square posts. And then the flower bed at the bottom of the garden, that was 3 inch square posts as well, just made them up. And then that at the back, that like little planter thing. And then we've got our Viking shield. That was Fox's school projects where we did that. That was all out of pallets, you know, the pallet wood. We stripped that down, put it together, sawed a circle, and then burnt it, sanded it, stained it, kind of thing. But yeah, like I say, even everything right down to the decking. You know, I installed all that as well. So a lot of that though I learned from when I was when I worked at I actually worked at a timber yard. Bloody hell, what would that have been? Timber yard was 18 years with Sal. 1895. It'd be about 25 years ago. I worked for a timber firm. you know, and I came in and, you know, I said to my manager at the time, I said, oh, I said, there's a guy here who wants a load of decking. He said, how much do you need? I said, well, I don't know. And then he said, have you got the meter, like the measurements of the meters and stuff? I said, yeah. So he showed me how to do it and how to figure out exactly, you know, how many boards you need for that gap, you know, for that area, including the gap spaces as well. And it was so simple, do you know what I mean? And ever since that point there, I've loved it. So we you know, anything I can put my hand to, especially with wood. No jokes about that smurder, because I know your head's probably going to fucking explode in a minute. But yeah, anything to do with like wood and stuff like that, you know, I've got all the tools, all the saws, the, you know, the sanders and all that shit. I'll give it a go. You know, you just get the measurements offline and just make it yourself. But yeah, I find it more enjoyable as well if you've made something for your home yourself. You know, you see it every day, and it's kind of, yeah, fucking, I made that. But yeah, like I say, the other thing is that we're going to be changing the living room around shortly, kind of switching it up a bit. Because what I was thinking of doing is like back here, because at the minute we've got, at the minute we've kind of got like the sofa this side, the dining table here. But like the way we've got the sofa, because that one reclines, the one I'm sat on reclines. But to watch a film with everybody, like, you know, everyone down here is kind of going to be sat with like the neck turned 90 degrees for the TV. So what we're kind of thinking is we're going to have a measure up and see, because if we can get the sofa flipped around into this corner and the dining table over here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take the sort of like the TV and almost like put it on a slight angle in the corner, sort of facing out. But what I really want to do, like I've seen before, is brother Carol, appreciate it, man. Took a lot of hard work. But the back wall here, what we're thinking of doing is, like I was saying before, like we do a lot with the pallet wood. If you have a look, if you go on Google and just type in pallet wood feature wall, you'll get what I'm on about. But I what I do is I just get all the pallets, and they're basically like sort of 3-inch to 4-inch boards. And then what we'd do is we'd put like a bit of a frame of wood on the wall, like, you know, slats, and then we'd nail the pallet wood boards to it and almost make it look like, you know, you would if you put laminate flooring down. So that whole sort of back section there is going to be almost like a wood feature wall kind of thing. But what we do is we burn the wood first with the blowtorch and then sand that down, and it kind of gives you, you know, like this kind of effect here. Wooden tit. Boom, boom. But yeah, that's all upcoming projects. Like I say, the only reason we haven't really done that at the minute is because I've been fucking off with me, you know, my head fucking condition at the minute. But like I said, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I still get the dizziness if I move too quick, but it's not like it fucking was. Like at one point, you know, I could turn my head like that, and then it feels like your brain's coming like 5-10 seconds afterwards. So yeah, fingers crossed that's on the mend. But yeah, that's the upcoming side of things of what we're hopefully going to be doing soon. So yeah, I'll obviously post pictures up, and you know, like we did with the shed outside when I put the, you know, the start to finish sort of clips of what's what. Oh, Sandy's Howard hamburgers, sweet pickle, onions, cheese. Just hamburgers. What do you not like? What do you prefer, cheeseburgers or hamburgers? We had, was it last night or the night before we had burgers? Oh, it was last night. Last night we had burgers. It was the night before, sorry. But yeah, like I say, I think we'll have to get the barbecue out soon and do some barbecue. Yeah, you see where that cream's absorbing in my skin. That's what I say. I suffer with real fucking dry skin from time to time. That's why I don't let my beard grow long. Because when I let it grow long, it gets even worse. But yeah, it's good to see you, isn't it, guys? Like for reals, like Sandy, you know, brother Carol. I do appreciate your times coming through, because whether you were here or not, I'd still be jabbering away the same shit. Do you know what I mean? I'd still be jabbering on and, you know, seeing who's out there and what's what. But yeah, I love the fact that you guys have been back so many times. But yeah, it's taken a long time to do this. It's not been sort of like an overnight thing. We didn't just sort of move in and, you know, it was done. Sorry, I've got some shit on my screen. Yeah, it was even down to the paneling. You see, like this stuff here, this wall paneling. Like I put all that in. When we first did it, you know, it was like, well, we'll do something different. We'll do a feature wall, and then we did all the paneling on that because we're going to be doing the stairs. We're actually going to be doing a bit of a brave move, and if it works, if it pulls off. Now the reason I haven't done this yet is because I actually need to get scaffolding, because where I go up my stairs, it's really fucking high from like the base up over, and even at the top I can't cut in properly, so I have to actually bring scaffold home from work. No, you're welcome, man. Carol, honestly, you've been back here so many fucking times, and you know you are a legend supporter, so you know I appreciate it, and I need decent people on my team. But yeah, so I have to actually put scaffolding up on my stairs so that I can reach the top roof to you know, to when you're cutting in with your colours and stuff. But we're going to be doing some bold colours up them stairs, hopefully with the right lighting that we're going to sort of attach to it is going to make it pop. I'm not going to say what they are, you're just going to have to wait and see, but like I say, once I'm, you know, up to full strength, it's all going to slowly, hopefully, be kicking off and getting sorted out. Even Hassan, you know, you've been back many times. Do you know what I mean? And it's like I say, it's good. It's good. I do like it when I see, you know, you get you know, regulars coming back in and out of the stream, and then you know you get the newbies coming in to say hello and say what's what. But like I say, you know what it is, guys. You know, it's a real place where you just come and chill out and have a chat and see what everyone's up to. Like I say, I'd love you guys. I'd love you guys to get them subs up, do some streams as well. You know, so we can, I don't know, like what do you guys do? Like, you know, do your sort of villages and, you know, communities, do you guys do like parades and you know, celebratory stuff throughout the year? You know what I mean? Just live stream that shit. Like seriously, as little as you think it is, it's like there's people like me out there. Like, do you know what I mean? That love to see what other places do. You know, to celebrate whatever it is they're celebrating. But yeah, like I say, I'm just trying to get my subs up, not for any other reason, so that, you know, when people are scrolling through, you kind of see what, like I say, you see that there's obviously something bringing people back to the channel, and there's usually something going on. Like I said, at this time I'd normally be at work, or, you know, just almost getting ready to wind down to drive home. So the last couple of days I've sort of felt strong enough to, you know, put a bit out there. Like I say, last night when I finished, you know, I went into a OD stream for a bit, and it got to a point, like I say, where my eyes and my head was just absolutely cooked from you know, screen time and whatnot. And like I say, that's a massive factor. That's a massive factor in everything. What are you doing?
Huh?
What you creeping? What you got?
No.
What you got?
No.
Show me.
No.
Now.
Very nice lolly, please.
That is sly behaviour.
Yeah.
You don't just take, you ask.
Yeah.
The whole world has now just witnessed Viking Bills trying to run off up the stairs quietly. Show the world. Come on.
Wait.
He asked for he says, you heard me, guys. Where are you creeping off to? You know when your kids are up to something because the tiptoe, they go past at 100 mile an hour. And I'm like, what you doing? Nothing. What you doing? Come on. Can I have a nice lolly, please? You show the world now. Come on. Stand up. Get round here now. Here.
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah.
Stand up. What did you do? What have you done? Tell the world. Come on.
Not stole, but slightly took a nice lolly.
You took an ice lolly, you little chunker.
Sure, you did it yesterday, Aaron. Or the day before.
I didn't.
You did. You walked up the stairs.
Yes, go and scoff your ice lolly.
Thank you.
You little git. Make sure the stick comes downstairs.
Yeah.
Dad,
Aaron yesterday.
Dad, you know how you love me?
Fucking hell, what do you want?
Yesterday.
Can I have a nice lolly?
Yeah, don't touch that
Foul?
no, the other one, the pink ones.
Let me see which one.
The knobbly bobbly, that's mum's.
No, I got it.
Little bugger. But yeah, it's yeah, you always know when your kids are up to no good. You just know. Let's make sure the rubbish goes in the bin.
I got pizza.
Nice.
That's
So yeah, so I really should put my phone on charge. Otherwise I'm not gonna have any fucking charge on my phone when I come to do my gaming side of things. But yeah, it's I mean, that stick better go in the bin when you're done.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just know when your kids are up to no good. You know what I mean? It's like they're never quiet. They're always bounding around the house, and when they go past, like the Pink Panther, like tiptoeing, or they try and get past quick, thinking you're fucking stupid. And it's like, what you doing? Nothing. And it's like, what you doing? Can I have an ice lolly, please, Dad? And they're like, right, you've already got the bloody ice lolly, so that's not how this shit works. Come on, guys. But yeah, so all good, mate. All good, guys. Yeah, that's a regular occurrence. They're like hamsters. They honestly, they come down from the fucking running wheels upstairs, i.e. their tech, and then they just forage, i.e. my fucking fridge, and then disappear back off up to the fucking cage with the fucking goodies, with the fucking cheeks absolutely packed with fucking all sorts. Little gits. So yeah, so like I say, guys, drop a like on the stream, hit the subscribe. If you know of me, you know what I'm about. You know what I mean? You know the circle of people that we sort of collaborate with, and that sexy guy, that's Brandon. Brandon is a legend. I've been seeing more of your COD post, Brandon, and from what you tell people in streams to what we're actually seeing on the gameplay is ball-faced lies. Going around telling everyone you're absolutely fucking no good at COD and you're a noob and this, that and the other, you fucking liar. I seen that drop shotgun fucking trick that you do, yeah? No, right. Something's not right here. I don't think that everything's wired up properly to what you're saying to what we're seeing. Don't listen to him, guys. Like, seriously, check out Brandon's page, right? Honestly, subscribe to him, right? And then you can join the clan of people who he tells he's no good at the game, and then you actually see his gameplay and you're like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? But yeah. Now I was just having a bit of a trim of my beard before my mate, my brother Brandon, and applying some cream because my skin's really fucking dry at the minute. Liar. But yeah, so I'll just get some charge on my phone, and I'm going to be getting off in a minute because I need to let my phone charge, and then at 4 o'clock I'll be putting some gameplay out there. Like I say, Smurder's got me down on this Farlight 84 or 88. I can't remember what it's bloody called now, but it's Farlight. But I had a game with him last week, and I tell you what, I've had a lot of fun with that. And like I said, there was no sweatiness. It was fun. It was actually fun to play a first person shooter again. Obviously a bit of a break from COD Mobile. So yeah, so I think, like I said, I'm gonna put a bit of time into that. Yeah, but I was actually saying, like, obviously, and most people know if they've played it, like, you obviously remember, they've still got it out now on the console, is Apex Legends. But I used to have a go on that on the console when the kids were playing it, and I enjoyed playing it. It was all right, it was quite good. But then obviously they brought it out on the mobile version, which was exactly the same as the console. And I was loving it. I was getting kills, I was ranking up. It was really good. But yeah, but on the mobile version, it was so much better. It really was. Like, if you were getting, like, say 6 or 7 kills on the console, kind of thing, you were easily doubling that on the mobile version, and the graphics were exactly the same. And then they took it off, and then when obviously Smurder had mentioned about this Farlight 84, I says, "Oh yeah, I'll download it. We'll have a look." And I had a game with him last week, and do you know what? I had so much fun playing it. One, because it was like different controls and this, but it was a lot. It was very much like Apex, and I think that's why I like it so much. So I think what I'll be doing later is probably playing Farlight, streaming Farlight more than I will be Call of Duty. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think what I might do is on a Thursday, because Mrs. Viking works a bit later on a Thursday than a Friday. I might actually just start Farlight streaming on a Thursday, and then maybe do, oh excuse me, do Call of Duty on a Friday. Mix it up with the IRLs from time to time as well, kind of thing. But I'm just hoping that this Farlight doesn't turn out in the end to be like Call of Duty. Do you know what I mean? Brother Fishing Shack. Farlight is Apex. It's obviously made by the same people. Obviously, I would have thought. I mean, I don't know too much about it, so I am a noob to that sort of thing. But yeah, it's all the same thing. The only difference that I really saw between it was the fact that Smurder was a great big duck or goose or whatever you want to call it, and he was just like rolling around with his power move, just like absolutely bombarding people. It was fucking hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But yeah, like I was saying, that Farlight, I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Like I say, it was fresh. It was new to me, and still figuring it out. You know what I mean? I mean, it took me a while to figure out how to move on the hood setup to move the controls, because every time I was using my right thumb to sort of turn and look around, I was firing off half a magazine of rounds. Do you know what I mean? It was like, fuck, that's got to fucking change. Can't be having that. Fish, honestly, brother, give it a go. That Farlight, get it downloaded and have a go, because like I said, like I do enjoy playing Call of Duty, right? I really fucking do. There's no two ways about it. But it got to a point over the last couple of weeks where it was just like really sweaty, and I think it was about maybe over a week now. So about 2 weeks ago, I think I was playing the Cry map. And I was getting wins all over the place, and it was really good. Do you know what I mean? And then I had a couple of losses, and yeah, you expect that. But then I played a game last week, and it was just like, yeah, do you know what? I'm screwing my face up at the screen all the time, because it's like that fucking, that person should have died with 300 rounds of bullets that you've just put into him, and he hasn't died. Do you know what I mean? So, like I said, Smurder was kind of like, get down, get the Farlight. And I was like, right, yeah, fuck it, get Farlight. So we put Farlight on, and I had a game with him on Thursday last week. And I tell you what, I had so much fucking fun playing it. And I think it's a difference in maps as well, because you kind of don't know where everything is if you haven't played it before. So it's good that you can, explore a new map. And I think that's why I enjoyed it as much. Cone, hey, welcome, man, welcome. How are you doing, brother? So yeah, so like I say, I'm just hoping that when I do come off this stream before I start my gaming stream, you know, in an hour, it'll be about 4 o'clock. Brandon, you fucker. Oh, just yeah, I'll just agree with it. Yeah, I'm sponsored. I'm, earning, hundreds of jelly sweets a week out of this. But yeah, it'll be about 4 o'clock because I'll have to be getting off at about 8:30 tonight because obviously I've got to go pick up Mrs. Viking. So I've just recently, because obviously I do the stream and Mrs. Viking's kind of like, well, I won't disturb you while he's streaming. It's like, no, I still like you to, message me and stuff. But obviously I can't message back because otherwise I lose the game sound in the stream for some reason if I come out of it. So she's like, right, I'll message the kids when I'm ready to, or I'm coming home or whatever. And she'll just walk through the door. And I was like, well, why haven't you messaged to let me know so I can, and I've just like a quarter way through of, a battle royale kind of thing. Because I do, it's nothing personal to any of you guys. It's just when Mrs. Viking comes home, I like to be off the stream so that when she comes home, like that's, I can give her my time. I'm sure you can all appreciate that. So I do try and structure my games so that, when it gets to sort of 7:30, 7:45, if I'm starting a new game, I know I've got time to finish it before she gets back. But what's been happening is she's been messaging the kids saying, "Oh, I'm just cashing up, and I'll be setting off in 5 minutes." But then the message that isn't getting relayed to myself, so I'm just jumping into a new battle royale, and she's walking through the door. We haven't seen each other all day, so that's kind of like where I was going with that. You know what I mean? Happy wife, happy life. That's the motto. That's what you've got to do. Brandon being sponsored by Depends. Brother Shaq, you fucking legend. I love it. Love it. But yeah, so like I say, I got off the stream yesterday, and there was like an orange warning triangle on the on the information bit. So I had to go into them streams today and sort of let it do its thing where it cuts out the whatever the copyright bit is. It wasn't a copyright. It wasn't exactly a copyright. It was like I say, it was like a little warning triangle. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I must have either said something that it didn't like, and it was only a few seconds of each one. So anyway, I hit the edit button and then remove this or sort this out. Where YouTube sort it out. So YouTube's been kind of editing that out for me today. So I've got none of them on my account now. Brandon, I can bet £1 to a fucking penny, brother. Seriously, if we went 1v1, you would fucking wipe the floor of me. Right? And the only way I would win is if you didn't have a gun in your hand and your character's hands were tied behind his back. And even then, you'd probably still fucking slide cancel and fucking kick shit out of me. And you know it. But yeah, like I say, once I'm back up to strength, I am gonna if we do 1v1, I would count because YouTube Pro, fuck off. Fucking comedian, give that man a fucking stage and a microphone. But yeah, I was actually supposed to be going up to my friend's farm, my tattoo artist who does all my work, to go shooting on his farm for him and speak to him about my next tattoo, because my next tattoo is going to be a big bat, a big realistic bat chest piece, which I'm hoping, like I say, because I want to try and get his subs up so he can live stream it, and put a link to my account with it, because his Wi-Fi is it's all right, but being as it's him trying to build his channel, if you like, I'd prefer him to live stream the work being done, so that it goes out and he starts getting Yeah, Miss Shelley, welcome. Hi. So we try. I want him to get the content out on his channel. So I don't know. We'll see. I might be able to live stream it with mine as well. At the same time. But like I say, there's not a massive amount of that kind of content going on, and I think there's a big opening in the market for it. And like I say, I've known Chris for over 20 years. Do you know what I mean? Probably closer to 25 years, I would say, probably longer. And they, Chris and Colleen, that's his wife, because she does the piercings, and she does do some tattooing as well. But she does that kind of side of the business. Um, and like I say, they're probably two people that I can call long-time friends that I've been a part of their life as well as they've been a part of mine for a very long time, which is very rare for myself. And now, like I say, I've got you guys on here as well, which hopefully I can say, in 15 to 20 years' time that, fucking hell, brother fishing shark, how you doing? Fucking old and decrepit, me side of things. We'll be sat there grumpy old fucks just chundering away at these young'uns, playing games. It probably won't even be like what we've got now. It'll be some sim fucking holographic 3D fucking all sorts of magical fucking tech. But yeah, again, guys, it's an honor and a privilege to know each and every one of you, guys and gals, because obviously Miss Shelley's here to say hello. Which, by the way, Miss Shelley, like I said in your stream earlier, really enjoyed looking at the pics that you'd posted of your holiday. There were some stunning places you'd obviously been. They were quite beautiful to spectate. So thank you very much for that. Really enjoyed them. But yeah, it's good to see you back on the scene, killing people and kicking ass. I tell you what I did like was that I don't know what it is that sniper rifle you were using earlier, with that crosshair that comes up. That was smart as. That was a really cool rifle. I like that. I really enjoyed watching you shoot with that. But yeah, Brandon, believe it or not, guys, I'm sure you wouldn't appreciate me saying this, but Brandon actually taught Shelley everything she knows. Nah, that's a ball-faced lie. But yeah, we'll get some games going later, and we'll see what happens. Like I say, I want to try and get ahead of the game with this Farlight game, because like I say, I enjoyed playing it last week, so I might do Farlight on a Thursday and Call of Duty on a Friday. We'll see what happens. We'll try and mix it up a bit. But I've also downloaded, because obviously Smurder, my brother Camel, he's on daylight hours at the minute, so he's sleeping through the night regularly and up through the day, as opposed to the alternative, which for me is not great, because when I am at work, when I get up on a morning, he's normally still streaming from the previous night time. It's like quite early hours for him, but me getting up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So I haven't had that recently, because he's on a different time scale at the minute. But he plays the Minecraft a lot as well, like with Octane and Baby Shark and a few other people. And I've downloaded that as well, and I finally figured out. I tried setting up, because obviously to play with the accounts and to play with other people in realms and stuff, obviously you've got to set up an email and all that. But I tried doing it a couple of times. I've had the game downloaded for some time now, but every time I tried to set up a new email for it, it would try and make that my primary email, which I can't have, because obviously my work stuff and everything else of life that I've got linked with that email. And I kind of need on a daily basis kind of thing. So I used my phone number instead, and it seemed to work. So hopefully, I'm gonna, because I really do enjoy watching Miss Owley play with Smurder on an Octane and all the rest of them on the Minecraft when they're building shit, and it's quite good to see. So hopefully I'm going to be getting in on that as well. Playing a bit of Minecraft with him. Some awesome stuff that I've got in my mind I want to build. Smurder knows the crack. But yeah, so that's basically it. But I am going to have to say goodbye for now, guys. Like literally just for a very short period of time. I will be back. Excuse me. What we at now? In about 40 minutes, I would say I'll probably be back with the live streaming, with the gaming content. So you know, if you've got time to drop in and say hey, come in, drop in, and say hey. If not, you know, enjoy the rest of your afternoon and morning, evening, you know, whatever time it is, wherever you guys are at. But please do drop a like on the stream. You know, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and you know, spread the good name of Viking Kev, guys. You know, it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. Like I say, it's not for any other reason than I just want my subs up high so that people know that there's something worth coming to watch. Yeah, you guys have been coming back time after time again, and it's all to tell me how great I am at Call of Duty. But no, you know, like I say, spread the word, drop a like, and you know, thanks very much. You know, I appreciate the time that you give me. Sometimes we just talk shit, but that is again what this place is for. Just come and have a laugh. You know, you can come and be yourselves. You know, you don't have to, you know, hold back. You know, if you want to fucking call me names and tell me I've done a shit job at something, by fuck me, guys, I'd respect you more for telling me that shit. Do you know what I mean? Correct me where it needs correcting, whatever it may be. You know the shit, guy. This is a real space. This is a real space to just come and be yourselves. No fucking holes barred. You know what I mean? But as per usual, you know the crack, guys. Respect the streamer and respect the stream. And then, you know, you're all blue. You know, you're all fucking deputies of the Vikings. So, you know, you're there to deal with that shit. You know, if people come in and start being knobheads, you know, complete thunder crickets. But yeah, so I'm going to get off because I've just got a bit of tidying up and some few bits just to put away and get sorted out. Because like I say, I'll have to be off at about 8:30 tonight to make sure I can go get Mrs. Viking in good time because I don't like to keep my good lady waiting when I pick her up. So yeah, so give me half an hour, 40 minutes, guys. You know, I will be back with the game streaming and we're going to have a right hoot with that. So for everybody who has been here, stay the duration and come and had a chat and, you know, thank you so much. It does. It means a lot, guys. Gives me company, gives me a chance to just talk shit for a little bit and keep you entertained to a degree with male grooming and shedding of, you know, what looked like a dead bear on my floor and all the rest of it. So if I've made you vomit, my apologies for that. But yeah, thanks very much for coming, guys, and I will see you in about 40 minutes. All right, guys, take care. Much love.